When I came to the United States in the early 40s, as the first West Indian immigrant to arrive, I never would have imagined a day like this, a day when our experiences, our sacrifices, and our triumphs would be celebrated and preserved in a museum of our own. Back then, life was not easy. We faced challenges, adjusting to a new country, new customs, and often new hardships. But we carried with us something powerful, the values our parents, our grandparents instilled in us: hard work, faith, family, community, and pride in where we came from. Those values helped us build new lives, and they still guide our children and our grandchildren today. That is why this museum is so very important. It is more than just a collection of memories or artifacts. It's a home. It's our history. It is our home away from home. It ensures that our future generations will know who we are, how far we've come, how deeply we have contributed to this country.
Today has been more than a decade in the making. It started with the Connecticut Historical Society's project that they did with the West Indian Foundation and the West Indian Social Club, and I was a graduate student. And I was just coming into my own as an oral historian and got this amazing opportunity that paid so much more money than being in graduate school. And so I spent 2 years working on the oral histories. And in fact, these are the very people that I interviewed for that project. I never really imagined then in 1998 that I was going to have an opportunity to think about what curating in our own space would look like.
It is a true honor to be here at the opening of this exhibition, celebrating the richness of the West Indian experience in Connecticut. The collaboration that we've had with Dr. Vernal for decades between the museum and her work that's now being shown here at the West Indian Social Club has really just been brought to life by this beautiful exhibition. We're so proud to carry on the tradition of preserving, documenting, and sharing the history and culture of the West Indian people.
In general, the West Indian community has played a major role in Greater Hartford. It is part of the fabric of who we are as a people and as a community. We need to record and make sure that we put in the annals of history the contributions that West Indians have made to Greater Hartford.
Right now, I would say we have just under 200 stories, but there are 100,000 West Indians living in Connecticut. One of the things that I absolutely love about this is a Connecticut story, right? When everybody thinks about Caribbean migration, they think New York, they think Florida, but this is actually a Connecticut story.
I've always thought that the West Indian community needs much more documentation than it has had in the past, and this represents that. This is just so important to our community. I think it takes us to another level. We're not just the party people. We have a history, and we have a grounded history.
The roots of folks who come here from the Caribbean run deep. The strength and power that folks have demonstrated throughout the years here, that Caribbean diaspora is truly represented here in the city of Hartford, and to have a museum representing that each and every day, especially for our young people. I am the assistant principal at Weaver High School, and we have so many Caribbean American students there, and just having the opportunity now to bring them someplace so they can recognize their roots and their history is just truly, truly an honor.